Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation, and that's right, I'm in the unfinished kitchen. Over here in the pot, which I will show you in a minute, I have some hot Italian sausage. You might be like, oh, that's gonna be a lot. Actually, it's my son, the cat and the dog, and myself here while Rob is out with his daughter and her boyfriend. So, shopping somewhere, I don't know where, but anyway, so let me pause this and get the camera turned around. Okay, so I actually have my gimbal on the tripod today so that you can be right here at the cook pot. You know what though, I hope this is a much better kitchen view for you. Like I've said, kindly in the comments below, do you like this angle for doing cooking videos? I have to find my Mr. Clean Magic eraser and a new bulb for my, what is that? I don't know. Anyway, for the air fryer, its bulb seems to be dim. We don't like dim bulbs, right? So anyway, let me show you this. Always remember to hold the lid like this so that does not come at you and you do not burn your face. Okay? Now I put this in vegetable stock and a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil if you don't understand the parts of cooking language. There are some people out there that just don't know EVOO means extra virgin olive oil, and I'm not mad at that. People are people, you know. I have these pre-cut onions. My hands are washed, so I don't want to hear about it. I always wash my hands before cooking. It's a thing. You should always do that. That way, if you've gone to the bathroom before you cook, you are clean. I'm waiting for Amazon to get here. Like, they missed their mark again, like they did the other day. And that package didn't show up until super late. Does it seem like these carriers care less about their customers these days? Okay, so once this is fully cooked, like the sausage, I'm gonna break the sausage down, which is gonna be great. And this is the cheese that I use, which is the queso. In queso, you needed to know that. This is not the thick queso cheese. The thick queso cheese is the one that you put milk with to thin it out. Never use water with that because that's gross. Then I have the Signature Select gluten-free elbow macaroni and cheese. Also have to check the camera to make sure that you can see everything. I do have a stick of unsalted butter because I'm not a salty person. And then I have these almond gluten-free cheese crackers. I'll show you one. Love these things. I get them for $1.99 a box. They look like that. And they're yummy. So, like I said, there's vegetable stock in here, some extra virgin olive oil. The butter will go in a little while, but that's to make this all come together with an extra flavor. And I will be putting my favorite balsamic glaze in there. How can you eat a meal like this? Well, you can eat it in several different ways. You can eat it in a bowl. You can eat it with some bread. You can just put this on a plate a bowl. If you don't want to use the pasta, you can more choices would be potato or rice. Now there's all sorts of variations of rice that you can use to do this, but today is, like I said, hot Italian sausage and a mac and cheese. Ooh, I gotta remember that lid handle. When Rob got the stove, he said he bought me the stove, which I appreciate. Because he knows I know how to time the food in cooking. This was a pot that nobody used, except for, I think it was used maybe once because somebody dented one side of it, and I don't really care. It cooks. It's got the lid, and it works. Now I know you're all used to me cooking in the air fryer, and I do apologize for that. I'm waiting to be able to put that back into the kitchen. Because you know, the first time I had it sitting here at the old stove, because of the metal to keep it from burning the surface, the cupboard that it is currently sitting on has scorch marks because there was no surface protector to put underneath it at the time. So I'm gonna let this part finish cooking because, oh my God, that smells good. And we'll be back. Just a quick question. I shut off the kitchen light and I have the gimbal light on, or one of them. Let me know, which lighting do you like better? I think I might like it better with the light on because I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay, so at this point, because the sausage has cooked, you're just going to take whatever plates you have, right, whatever you have, take whatever utensils you have. Doesn't matter the utensils you have. Don't let anybody judge you for what you have. What you have is what you can afford. What you have is what you have in your life right now. And if it makes your life work, you're doing something good. Okay? So, I'm going to get all this cut up. We're going to get that back in there with the pasta, with some more broth stock, because I love me some broth stock, and I'm going to pick some more up soon, because what I'm using today is the last of my broth stock. Mad at that? Nah. I'm cool with it, actually. So, when we come back, all of this, woo, careful, all of this will be cut up. And when you see like this little band on that there, that's not uncooked. What that is meat juices, and then you want to be very careful with that because that could burn you. So we'll be back with that cut. Okay, now that I have that back in the pot, move you over here. It's okay, Steve. So I washed the knife. Look, if you're going to use something, just remember, you can wash and reuse. Not going to hurt nothing. And if you hear the dog, she's crying because, like, she wants attention.
She's in the kennel. So.
Yeah, so she just wants attention. But one that, look, this is what I remember a pat of butter being. Not that big old thick thing. Anybody else remember that? I remember that. So, we're going to let this cook. I'm going to put the butter back in the fridge while you're watching the pot for me. Then I'm trying to think. Do I want to add some sour cream in for... I know what I forgot to grab out of the fridge. I'll have to do that in a minute. You'll have to watch the pot while I do that. But I did put the butter in there so that I could go ahead Don't worry about it. I got plenty of this. So when this one's all done, oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is all done. Right? So next what I will do is grab that broth stock, and we're going to go ahead and put that pasta in. We do that now, and then grab the broth stock. And when this is just about done, I'll bust up those almond crackers, because they are really good. I mean, I think my son was kind of like adamant about it first, but willing to give it a try. Right, Steve? Can you hand me the broth stock from the refrigerator, if you don't mind, please?
Yeah, the vegetable.
Yeah, the vegetable stock. It should be sitting where you can sit at the bottom. Yeah. He does try to help me out.
There you go.
And also this teaches him how to do some of my cooking. Last time he had my cooking was before he came here, was in April.
And before that, and
Oh yeah, before that was in Vineland, and when you were a truck driver.
oh, did that, and before that was back in end of 1999, beginning
No,
of
it wasn't.
2000.
Remember I sent a former roommate with some goodies for you one year?
Yeah, but actually
Oh,
had
yeah, in the kitchen with me, yeah.
yeah.
This
That
guy
kind of-
is a particular color
Yeah.
tonight.
Early 2000s when I actually had it.
Yes.
Way back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's been a while. And now that, other than in April, now being here having it every day, I think you're happier, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put these here. Remember, this is what I will put in. Like I said, this queso is queso better than just trying to melt a bunch of cheese or trying to do that roux thing. A roux is something more that you put in a gravy. A roux is not, and I repeat, not for mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is not a gravy. It is a cheese sauce, not a gravy cheese sauce. Not a cheesy gravy sauce. Nah. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, so, this is cooking really nice. And now I would have added a vegetable to this, but I'm not going to. It doesn't need it. This actually, I don't know if people pay attention to this. This literally has bell pepper in it. And that's vegetable. So honestly, no need to add anything else. So we both just had to taste this. Oh my god, this is good by itself.
It is.
But we're adding cheese.
Yes.
Remember, if you have a problem opening a jar, give it a hard spank. It opens.
Want some extra shredded cheese in it?
Huh?
Want some extra shredded cheese in it?
Yes. I was going to ask you to grab some extra shred. So this is what we're going. Huh?
This is all we got left.
Well, Rob and I are gonna go grocery shopping, and
That's
then we'll have more. More. What we do is we inventory what we have, which is always good. Make sure you take inventory of everything in your house. That way you know what you have, what you don't have, what's expired, and what needs to be used up immediately. That way you don't waste your money.
You want to dump this in? Or do you want to dump it in?
You can dump it in.
All of it?
Yeah. It's fine. Go ahead. I always let my kids be my kitchen helpers. I can say that sometimes my daughters would get frustrated because they would be given like one thing to put in, and they would get mad. But they got to do the egg. Yeah. That's true, right, Steve?
Yeah.
They got to do the milk. They got to put the cheese in. Because I didn't want them to get like too close to something if it was hot, you know. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. You know what? I'm gonna see if this is gonna make it creamy enough.
Tomatoes.
I'll put those in there.
Tomatoes?
No. That I didn't hear you say tomato. I was just talking off this.
Oh. Yeah, you can put that in.
I will, but I will let you crush them. Because he can crush it. I don't know, unless you want tomato in this, but I'm thinking, I don't know because it's mac and cheese. And
What,
it might
with this?
kind of off. No.
Okay.
Tomato. Tomato might kind of offset the cheddar flavor in it, the cheese. And it might try to like steal the show of the cheese. Yeah.
True.
So I do have onion in here anyway.
Ah, dump it in.
Yep. Dump it in.
Well, not a whole lot, but
Hey,
It's
you know,
just we
whatever
ate
we
half of
got,
it.
right?
just because we ate half of it before
We did. We did eat half of it, and then Steve was like, "Oh, you know what? This might be good in." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Mac and cheese. Great minds think alike."
No, I say we should crush it up, make like a pie dough out of those.
Oh yeah, and then
add put it in the pan, make it look like like a pie crust,
yeah,
and then put the mac and
this
cheese in it, and
But-
be like a mac and cheese pie.
We'll do that on another one because we just don't have enough of the crackers at this point.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and wash this knife. Remember, if you have time to blink, fart, or sneeze, you got time to wash what you use. That's right, I said it like that. If you have time to blink, fart, and sneeze. You have time to wash what you're working with. And the cat.
Yep.
And the cat. You want to be cute, miss, on the No. He always gives Steven kisses. Hold on. Oh, the lovins. He gives more lovins to Steve than he does me. You still love mommy though, don't you? Don't you, Ted?
No, he gives a lot of kisses to the dog.
He does. He gives more kisses to the dog than he does us, which we find to be quite hilarious. So this will be done any moment because, you know, we're just letting that cheese melt. Now, do you want yours in a bowl?
Okay.
Okay. And whatever's left over, we let it cool off. And you know what? We just start eating leftovers for breakfast. That way they don't go to waste. You may have a leftover in your refrigerator and be like, oh, I forgot about that. And then when you forgot about it, it might just go to waste. And instead of letting that happen, if it's something like this, you can steam an egg so it is a sunny side. And I said steam it on purpose. That way you're not dealing with oils or any added fats to it. You just like steam your egg. It's kind of like poaching it, but not poaching it. That'll be a video one day. But like I said, this is about done. I'll go ahead and grab out some bowls. These bowls are from the Dollar General. They don't have these anymore. Or the matching plates, and it's sad too. Steve is like, hey Mom, you think it's done yet? So, anyway, yes, Steve, I will check this. It should be done anyway. It doesn't take that long, honestly. I love my air fryer, but I have been enjoying being able to throw something in one pot and make a meal. Honestly. Oh, that looks so good. So, I'm going to dish his up and show that to you. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. So, show you just dishing one bowl, and then we will go out, sit down,
and enjoy.
Absolutely, and then we'll also do the outro. So there's that bowl. Here you go.
Thank you.
You just need a fork now. So I'm going to pause this, y'all. We'll meet you out there. Okay, now that we are out here and Steve is already eating on his bowl. You know that's good. No complaints.
Nope.
So again, this is what it looks like. Look at that cheese pull. Can't get that from Rue. Oh my God, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
With that hot Italian sausage, because you know it's the spice in it. With the mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. And then cheese. I was going to put some sour cream in this to make it creamier. I don't need it. You can also put cream cheese in it to make it richer. That's a whole other cooking video. Anyway, I haven't done a cooking video in a while. I know Mary Catherine loves cats. Joy. She's been waiting for another cooking video. Hey ladies, so is Kayla. You know I'm gonna leave them listed. I have to. These are my ladies. My friend. So yeah, and there's a lot of you out there that have been asking for more cooking videos. So you got one today. Technically you had one on Thanksgiving. But that was because Rob saved the day. But oh my God, this is so good. Let me know in the comments. Would you make this? Knowing you can make it gluten-free. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'm going to eat this, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and from now on, I'm going to put my son's link for Welding Bear in a comment, in my comment. All right? Bye.